if you study the scriptures, the essence is due to desire this natural world is created. Whose desire? Your desire, our desire. We wanted to enjoy without Krishna. That is why this natural world is created. So an intelligent person, someone who is very intelligent, an intelligent person, what he will do? He will stop desiring. Can you totally stop desiring? No. We cannot stop desiring. Only a dead body has no desires. Now, our Shastra, Bhagavad Gita, which you study, maybe you stop desiring. So out of 700 shlokas, if you read, you will not find any shloka which is telling you to stop desiring. Bhagavad Gita is the most practical scripture. It is not only a scripture, it's a law book for human life, for our existence. It tells all the subjects, everything, in details, only in 700 verses. For the less intelligent people of Kali Yuga. It's like some capsule which will give you all the vitamins, all the minerals, all the proteins, all the necessary things only by taking one capsule. Bhagavad Gita is a capsule. So, today we are going to discuss how the message of Bhagavad Gita. Srila Prabhupada started this movement based on the message of Bhagavad Gita. In Bhagavad Gita, 18th chapter, Krishna mentions one who has understood the knowledge and is distributing the knowledge to others is most dear to me. Nor there was anyone, nor there will be, and nor there is anyone more dear to me than him. Who is, after understanding the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, sharing it to others. Most of the time, Yudhishthira Maharaj is instructed by Bhishma Dev in Srimad Bhagavatam, Kripana Phala Hetava. What is the definition of Kripan? You know Kripan? Kanjus. Miserly person. The definition of a miser is, he is attached to the fruits. Very attached to the fruits. Phala Hetava. Very attached. And Udar. One who is very Udar. Without a second thought, will be always giving you Krishna consciousness. He is a real Udar person. You cannot find anyone Udar than the devotees of Krishna, the Vaishnavas. They don't go for dry renunciation. So as soon as you talk about desire, in material world they have a thought, they have a conception called stop desiring. Stop your desires. Become like Naga sadhus, Nothing. Smear some bhasma in your body. Or so much mental speculation. Prabhupada is mentioning. So much mental speculation, mental confusion, thoughts, whimsical thoughts. Keep on thinking and thinking and thinking. Endlessly you're thinking, you never do anything in actions. Maybe God is like this, maybe He is made like this. Go to a bonafide spiritual master. Bhagavad Gita starts it with the 4th chapter. Krishna has given Divya Gyan to Arjuna, where he started. The first condition to receive Divya Gyan is 4.34. Tad vidhi pranipatena pariprasthana sevaya upadekshanti te jnanam jnaninas tattva darshinaha. Only a person who is self-realized, who has understood the truth, he can impart you the knowledge. But what is the condition? Why he will give you the knowledge? Tad vidhi, the process is pranipatena, with submissiveness, pranipatena, humbleness. Pariprashnena, ask questions. Then your questions will be answered. If you don't ask questions, if you speculate, there is the problem. You cannot speculate because you are not intelligent. Pariprasnena sevaya. So you should ask questions and do seva, service. Not only ask simply questions. You come to know everything but you don't know anything. Why? Because you don't do service. Pragyan, you can come here. So maybe you put carpets here. You all can sit down. The chair can be pushed back and then in front there can be carpet. So Pariprasnena Seva. What is the first criteria to receive knowledge? What is the first criteria? Huh? No, not ask. Okay, approach a spiritual master first. Second is humbleness, submissiveness. Third is ask questions. Fourth is render service. Can anyone write it for me on the board? Use different color for odd and even numbers. So this is from Bhagavad Gita 4.34. Mark it. If you have some notebook. Those who are coming regularly, they should carry a notebook. Then I will tell a lot of things and it will go like aeroplane. From top of your head. So for acquiring knowledge in Kali Yuga, the knowledge our gurus, our acharyas, they have transcribed in scriptures. Earlier in Gurukul system, there was one-to-one, like guru and disciple will sit together under a tree, very peaceful environment, there is no pollution, no sound, no hustling bustling of the material world, and isolated there was Gurukul from the city far from the Rajya, and there the students will be given the Vedic knowledge. So the Vedic knowledge was imparted to the disciples by reciting, and the disciples will do listening. They will listen. Very nice one. Thank you. This is receiving knowledge through the you come here. Those who come late, they will get special seat arrangements. They will automatically get humility. We are getting more chairs, don't worry. Next class there will be some more chairs. Okay. So now, what is the greatest gift that is given by Srila Prabhupada, the most prominent acharya of this age, who is the most bona fide guru? In this world, there are so many gurus. Like, there are so many varieties of fish in fish market. When one goes to the fish market, they select fresh fish, different kinds of fish. Those are fish addicted people. So they try to select different fish from the market. Similarly, there are so many gurus. But there is a difference between fish and guru. So how you know that who is bona fide guru? Why we come to Srila Prabhupada? We are not going to so many, sophisticated gurus in this material world. Why we are not approaching them? They are physically present also. They are giving lots of flowery, very beautifully spoken lectures. So why we are not approaching them? What do you think? Make a line. You can tell Prabhu to Hare Krishna. You can tell Prabhu to attend downstairs. Hare Krishna. What do you think? Why you are coming to Srila Prabhupada? Why we should accept Srila Prabhupada? Any idea from your end, from your imagination?
Because
Yeah, to know Krishna, but so many people outside also speaking about Krishna, right? In lot of YouTube channels, lot of reels coming, so many quotes coming in the internet. But why one should come and accept Srila Prabhupada?
he's in the disciplined succession. Disciplined succession.
Line of
He is in disciplic succession. Have you got the point? He is in disciplic succession. Not ordinary disciplic succession, but a bona fide disciplic succession, which has been authenticated by Shriman Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is non-different from Krishna in the beginning of Kali Yuga. He came just 500 years back. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and he declared 4 sampradayas to be authorized. Now, ISKCON is a society, it's like a school which is following a board. What is the board? Brahma Madhava Gauriya Parampara. Brahma Madhava Gauriya Parampara. Krishna gave the knowledge to 4 prominent devotees, 4 prominent personalities.
My handwriting is very bad. You won't understand anything.
Maybe you can go back. Who knows? Yes.
Shiva, Rudra Sampradaya. Then Lakshmi, Shri Sampradaya.
Yes. One by one. You tell him he will write. You write 1, 2, 3, 4 like this, and in bracket below you write the Sampradaya. First he gave to Shiva. Okay? Shivji.
Shiva, Rudra Sampradaya. Lakshmi, Shri Sampradaya.
You don't need to write Sampradaya again and again. Just
Brahma Sampradaya.
Madhva Sampradaya.
Brahma Madhva Gauriya.
Brahma.
Madhva.
You can write in bracket Madhva. Madhva Sampradaya is also called Brahma Madhva Gauriya Sampradaya. Like the full Sampradaya. Brahma Madhva Gauriya Sampradaya. Gauriya. G-A-U. G-A-U. D-I-Y-A. And last
Kumar Sampradaya.
Chatush Kumar. You can write 4 Kumaras.
What is Sampradaya?
Kumar Sampradaya.
So these are the 4 sampradayas authorized by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And these 4 are giving a common knowledge, that is, Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead and we are His eternal part and parcel. And our duty is to serve Krishna. But now there are so many gurus, so-called well-spoken philosophers who maybe have better knowledge in English can give you a lot of gyan. Maybe quoting Puranas, sometimes the Vedas, Upavedas, Upanishads, and they seem to be very authorized, authentic, like quack doctors. You know quack doctors? They are not really doctors, but their chamber is like very sophisticated and easily available. Like in roadside, you will get some doctors. But do you ever go and see whether they have passed from Banaras University or abroad? Ever you check the degree? They are not real doctors. So we have so many quack doctors, and these gurus are actually misleading so many people, innocent people, who do not have clear idea of spiritual knowledge. That is why we are not buying so many chairs. Because their followers are very high. Okay? People are very sentimental and they know how to touch the sentiments of people. And their main principle of preaching is make people fearful. This you do, you will get this, otherwise this bad will happen to you. So something or the other. Anyway, today's topic is not that. We will discuss sometime. The topic is saints versus swindlers. That's a very interesting topic. We do sometime. Now, we are receiving the knowledge in disciplic succession, and we have the tendency to get and give. There is a challenge in front of us, the tendency to get and give. If you see the tendency to get, what I will get, what I will get, what I will get, is the big question mark inside our brain. And we always neglect the question, what I can give. We don't put much attention, much emphasis on what I can give to others. That is why gifting is act of giving. It's not act of getting. So if you're throwing a birthday party, don't expect gifts. If possible, arrange some return gifts. So more you can give, more you need to be humble. We have just shown you the first, the second criteria was to become humble. So in human psychology, it's studied that human become very happy. In fact, everyone become very happy. If you adore them, if you appreciate them, if you give them nice foodstuffs, if you give them services, you make them, wow, you are so expert, such an amazing person. You are looking most handsome today. If somebody tells you such lines, you are so much flattered. Maybe you are controlling your senses externally, but inside it's like what they say, laddu futa, something like this. So you become overjoyed, you become blushed. Why? Because somebody has given you something. It may be a gift, it may be some recognition. We want to be identified, we don't want to be lost in the crowd. Anyone here who wants that there should not be any existence? I should not be existing in this planet. I am like the particle moving here and there, whom nobody knows, mixed with everybody. Suppose I pick up one particle from a bag of sand or a heap of sand and again drop it back. Can you find out that particular particle? Does anyone here want such kind of recognition? Like no recognition? We all want to be identified, isn't it? So that is why you are given some name. In this form, you have a name. Otherwise, why we have to make names? Why we have to classify you based on your PAN card numbers? Because names are even difficult to differentiate sometimes. Same name, so many people are there. So you have your PAN numbers, you have your driving license separately, some Aadhaar card, passport. Why you need identification? So it's very common sense. We don't want to get lost, merged in impersonalism. We don't like that no one knows me. I became a, ghost. Nobody wants to be like a ghost. So that is why human beings, they expect love from each other, and they also have the tendency to love others. But in human life, in this material world, not only in human life, in every species of life, we can say, love is very fragile. You know fragile? Easily broken. Temporary, easily broken. You cannot handle for a long time. It does not last. Why? More expectations. Acha. Okay. Good point. What next? What else? What was your name? Jyoti Medhi, yes.
Too much of belief.
Too much of belief.
हमारे आंखों में जन्नत दिखाई देती
तुम्हारे आंखों में जन्नत दिखाई देता है. Too much of belief. So yeah, it's kind of expectation, you can say.
We can call that a dependency.
Dependency on the other person. Then finally there is no Jannah, there is hell. And then there has to be a disgusting face. You can sit here. Any other points? Huh? Sorry, I didn't understand. Can you explain? To be an illusion, right? Yeah, it's a nice one. So, how the people in general are bewildered. Srila Prabhupada said, when one is bewildered, one should go to a bona fide spiritual master and ask him what is best for me, please tell me. And it happened actually. There was a person in America, this person, he was totally heartbroken. His third marriage was also failure. So he came to Srila Prabhupada in one of the ISKCON centers, I think in Los Angeles. So then he said, Prabhupada, my heart is shattered. I don't want to live anymore. Everything is lost. Whatever investment I had, savings I had, I used in my third marriage, That also didn't work. So Prabhupada gave an example later on, back in some other program. Prabhupada said that only the spiritual master can empathetically understand the pain of your heart. That is why what is right and wrong, you should go and ask the spiritual master. You should go and ask him. In the beginning, you will go and ask the spiritual master that at night I am not able to sleep, what should I do? I am feeling so much restless. So you will get, okay, you take Hare Krishna Mala, you chant in Mala, do chanting. It will work. After some time you are able to sleep. Now you have problem, you have this problem, that problem. So see, the function of spiritual master is he is self-realized and he will tell you the truth. He will tell you the reality. What reality? You are not this body, you are? We have said or not to you in our previous sessions. Have you said you something else? Something different from the Shastra? No, Krishna is mentioning in Bhagavad Gita that these living entities are soul. Krishna is signifying the soul, mentioning the soul. He is pointing out that you are changing the body. The body is not permanent, but someone inside the body is permanent. Who is that person? Soul. Soul is the person. Do not sleep. Wake up. So that is why Krishna has mentioned that we are not this body, we are spirit soul. Our real home is not here. It is in his abode, Goloka Vrindavan. As our all scripture mentioned, but it's very Gujya. You know Gujya? Huh? Gujya, what is Gujya? It's a Sanskrit term. Secret. Confidential topic. Not everyone will understand. Even the great demigods cannot enter. Today we were hearing from Bhagavacharya Prabhu was mentioning. Even the great demigods, Brahma, Shiva, Vishnu, they cannot enter Goloka Vrindavan. Very, very confidential, secret, forbidden place, kingdom. So, there we can experience pure love. Until and unless you re-establish your relationship with Krishna, your any relationship that is horizontal in this world, the relationships are horizontal, like this. Someone can come and break it. Third person, circumstances, no money, relationship broken. You know what happened? My father has, removed me from all the shares of property. What happened? आपने जिस व्यक्ति को कॉल किया वो भी व्यस्त है, ब्लॉक ट्यून, नंबर ब्लॉक्ड. As soon as you are bankrupted, nobody stands with you. So why they are not giving you full support even in your worst times, even the time when nobody is with you? Why your best friend, your dear ones are also acting like very weird, because they expect sensual and gross pleasure. They are connected, the relationships existing with you because they have either sensual motives or gross motives, the pleasures they want to derive from you. They are working, they are standing with you because of these two things. And the Kali Yuga people especially, because they are less intelligent, their heart is also very weak. They had so much heart attacks. Heart attack. You will never hear brain attack. Heart attack. Why they get? Because their mind is chanchal, liquid. Their mind has been invested in so many things. And because their mentality, because of their mentality, what mentalities they have? They like people for some qualities, or they want to enjoy those people somehow. They want to derive some enjoyment. Some condition is there behind liking each other. I will get something, isn't it? And some who was talking about expectation. Yes. More we expect, more we get attachment, and more we suffer. This is mentality. Expecting mentality. And then they have unrealistic goals. There are some goals set in the mind, maybe due to the system, maybe due to your family, your friends, television, media. You are now in a hypothetical world. You cannot come to the reality. You cannot come in light. You are sleeping. You cannot wake up. Why? Because you think that someday, maybe not today, after 5 years, after 10 years, after 15 years, my life will be all settled. I want to get settled in life. What is the definition of settled? What is the definition of settled? There is no problem, right? I, my parents, my family members, my sisters, everyone will sit together in the drawing room in front of a big TV. We'll enjoy some program. You're drinking cup of tea, putting one leg over another leg. We'll gossip, we'll enjoy, laugh. Don't you think like this kind of life? Be truthful. All of us. We all have this mentality. this thought in our subconscious mind that there is hope. Don't give up. Don't stop running. Keep running in this race. There is a life coming just in few years when everything is serene, peaceful, happening as per you want. Everything will be in your control. People will take permission. Sir, can I enter the class? What you will like to take in breakfast today? And supposing after the cooking done, you change your mind. No, I didn't want pizza, I want now, macaroni. Okay sir, no problem, it's ready. But now, is there this kind of thing happening? No, your mother or someone, hey, have this roti, yesterday night you did not eat, now you eat. Ma, please cook something special. No special. Earn and have your own money and do. Okay, out of love. I'm not saying that they don't like you to feel, but there is no ideal setup which you are expecting in this world. That is hypothetical. Let me be very frank to you. It does not exist. I'm sorry to break your dream. Wake up. Find a person who is living this kind of, peaceful and very much so-called successful life. There is no successful life. Don't identify the success with money, big bungalow, car, big TV in the wall. Don't identify success with these things. Then you will be doomed. You go for these things as much as you can. I'm not saying stop desiring. I'm saying desire in a right way, in a proper way. Desire for serving Krishna. Now because everything is sanctioned by Krishna, He will decide that what you want, you don't want. He will supply you, but you can put the demands. Krishna is want to serve you. I want this HP laptop. If Krishna wants, He will give you. He has given me. I am not doing any job for last 15 years. I bought this laptop just 6 months ago. Who has supplied me? Huh? My father used to call me every day till he received the salary from paper mill. Paper mill, Jagiran paper mill, my father used to work as a senior operator. So he received lot of big amount. So I went one day to see him. He said, I am not going to give you a single penny, get lost. I said, I have not asked. Now he doesn't call me anymore if I ask something. So this world is like this. There is so much love, but we did a joke with each other. So Krishna is our Supreme Father. Aham bija prada pita. In Bhagavad Gita he is mentioned. That does not mean we'll go to Krishna with our list, गर्मी का दिन आ गया, AC चाहिए, कूलर चाहिए, this चाहिए, that चाहिए, 2 girlfriend भी चाहिए. So don't go to a business mentality with your list to Krishna. Krishna awards you what you deserve. He has bigger plans for you. Now because Krishna is sanctioner, that does not indicate that you will sit idly and do nothing. You all know this verse. Karmanyevadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phala heturhu ma te sangasto akarmani. Akarmani means not doing your duty. Sangastva, be attached. Not mate sangastva. Do not be attached for not doing your duty. Means attached for doing your duty. Become attached to do your duty, executing your duty properly, without expecting the fruits. Ma phalesu kadachana karmanyevadhikaraste. Do your actions, do your duties, without expecting the fruits. Is it so easy, Prabhuji? Yes. It's tough. It's not easy. It's It's not easy to not expect the fruits and work. If I tell all of you, start scrubbing in the walls, will you do it? If I don't tell the result, if I tell you all the bricks of these walls are gold bricks, you can take one with you today. Everyone will start now. Stop this class. As soon as I will tell the results, people will become active. So Krishna now is telling about the results. He is telling that what you need to expect. Mam anusmarayuddhacha. Think of me. Fight for me. Because I want the results. You do actions. You don't take the results for yourself. You take the results for me. You don't buy fruits from the market for yourself. Buy it for offering. You don't cook for yourself. Cook for me. Everything. Sleep for me. Take rest. Pursue education, business, occupation, whatever you are doing, do for Krishna. This is total surrender to Krishna. I am not doing for myself. I am doing for Krishna. This consciousness has to be very pure within your heart. It should not be like sentimental, or it should not be artificial. If you sentimentally, I am doing everything for Krishna, it's not the way. Sentimental means without a guru, and artificial means overpassing the guru. Having a guru but not understanding his mood and mission, just for show off. Sometimes people are devotee, they are more pseudo devotees. They want to do more show off. In real sense, they don't want to serve God. They don't want to do bhakti. Here we have some sitting plans. You can come and sit. So, most important factor is giving your fruits, the results to Krishna is most important. This human life is very rare. So don't be into unrealistic goals. Don't have some realistic goals, concrete goals in life. If you have unrealistic goals, you have frustrations. Then you have addiction. Because you are frustrated, you need something which will give you mental balance. You get drugs, anything. Drugs is not only like that cocaine, heroin, ganja, all these things. Drugs can be anything. It can take any shape, any form. And then you will be ending up in rehabilitation center. A very huge percentage of very qualified, intelligent class of youths are now in rehabilitation centers. Go and do research in Guwahati. There are, I think, 3-4 rehabilitation centers. Not 3-4, 2-3. In Bhangarghar, one is there. I don't know if it is closed now. 10 years before, they are planning to shift. I went there. They were all toppers. From IIT also. Rehabilitation center. So, our brains are now and where you put a paralyzed person? Wheelchair. 4G technology. So that is why you all have 4G technology, isn't it? That has made your brains and your body paralyzed. Even if you can do so many things, you can do so many physical activities, but you cannot do because of 4G technology. Like you put a paralyzed person in wheelchairs, you have been put into the wheelchair of mobile phone. Always you need it. You cannot imagine 1 second when people go to bathroom taking their phones. So there is some impact. Why the phone was invented? Telephone means to make distant calling. But now except calling, everything is happening. Everything. So when you go to a shop, you first find out whether it is a good camera or not. Buy a camera. Why you buy a phone? You are so much interested in photography. Buy a good camera. Use a simple phone, 2000 rupees. These phones are there, keep it. You will be much more revealed in life, telling you the fact. When I am into spiritual life for so long time, I get this kind of cases, so there are so many cases. I can share a whole day, but sometimes we also, the devotees in temple, we also think, if the phone would have not existed, we would have done more solid bhakti. You know? Now we are doing something. But the standard would have been more and more and more and more and more high. But we need to keep it because we need to connect with people. If you don't call you, how you will know about the program? Somehow we are trying to use it for Krishna because we cannot be desireless. We have to use the desire for Krishna. So we are trying to use it for Krishna. But that art, that expertise is not with you. Isn't it? You give us knife, you give a knife to a small child, he will cut his own hand. You will give the knife to a very nice chef, he will make very nice sabji. You will give the knife to a doctor, he will save a life. You give the knife to a robber, he will take a life. Same knife. In different people's hand does different things. Used for different purpose. So we think that I am very solid person, I am very strong person, I have a muscular body, very strong mind. Nobody can defeat me. Are you are your phone's servant. The thing which always dominates you is your phone. So that is why I took this thing extra actually. This was not so much into my speech related to my topic today, but I thought that let me talk about this thing because until unless you change the mentality of getting, expecting, every day you are expecting from others. You need this, you need that. Till you change this mentality of asking people, Hare Krishna. Till the time you don't change this mentality, you will keep on suffering. You will need these phones. Because phone will give you, you are approaching the phone to get something, some pleasure. By seeing the videos, listening music, all these things, something. So giving mentality means giving Krishna consciousness. What you can give to others and satisfy? Tell me. What is that thing in this world which if you give to others, people will become happy, they will be satisfied with you? Does any material thing exist like that? Even if you get the Eiffel Tower from Paris, not possible. For some days. For some time you become happy, then again you become very frustrated, very sad. Hare Krishna. So Prabhu is very exalted devotee from Mayapur. Who would like to speak something?
Please continue.
So, our brains, our body, our minds have been paralyzed by the technology, by the so-called modernization, trend going on in this world. Now the trend is like whatever you feel you can do. Make some videos and share. Everything I am telling you can be used for Krishna service and can be used for sense gratification, deriving pleasure for the senses. But it's up to you how you want to use the knife. If the knife is in your hands, how you want to use, who will make the decision? Huh? नहीं मैंने मर्डर नहीं किया. Krishna made me do it, you know. People so easily play the blame game. Very interesting game. Whatever wrong happened for others. Whatever right happened for. Whatever good is happening because of me, whatever bad is happening is for someone else. You know, he did, that person. Keep on pointing to others, no problem. Whole day you keep on singing the song. They did this, they did that, no problem. So this blame game is very dangerous game. Don't play this game with God, at least. You have a tendency, we all have, to blame Krishna for everything, you know. Because he is so merciful, he is very udar, he is very compassionate. He is tolerating us, he is tolerating our mistakes, he is not saying anything. But still, we are not learning any kind of lessons. If by some treatments, by some exercise, by some medicines, you can heal your body. You can become, paralyzed to unparalyzed. You can become fit. But you don't want to become fit. The medicine is Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And the exercises for relative. The paralyzed people, they need to do some exercise. Again, we strengthen their bones, their muscles, their nerves. So the dormant Krishna consciousness, the Krishna consciousness which is in dormant stage now in your heart, will be revealed if you follow the four regulative principles and chant prescribed rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Not just simply Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Prescribed rounds. Prescribed by whom? Srila Prabhupada or the doctors. The doctors write the prescriptions. Similarly, the devotees should tell you, who is guiding you, should tell you how many rounds you chant now, okay, and what time you are chanting, are you reading some books, okay, you are going in a good phase, you increase some rounds. So like this, step by step, 2 mala, 6 mala, 8 mala, 10 mala, 16 mala, as per. Even people give excuse of exams. I don't believe that they don't watch movies. They waste so much time in watching movies. Sometimes the movies are 1.5 hours, 2 hours easily. And they don't watch only one movie in a day, they watch 2, 3 movies. Series. Then they don't think about time much. As soon as they have to chant, as soon as they have to come to Krishna, they think about, oh, I have exams coming, I just cannot do. So, I will miss temple so much. One person, his exams were in January, then he showed up in July. So I said, what happened? The exams were there. Exams were in January. After that I did not come. But why did not come? Prabhu, I did not come. So why you are coming now? Prabhu, again exams are coming. Stress. So like this, before exam, come. After exam you don't come. Again next time before exam, you come. Don't play with Krishna. Yes, you will get what you want. But why you are ready to become happy with small gifts? You can achieve much more bigger things from Krishna. His unconditional love, which is flowing unto you immensely. Krishna is showering His love, His affection, His waiting, His smiling. But you are not ready to see that love. You want leave all these adorations, this love shove apart aside. I want my job. Please give me. I want this list. This. Give your consent. If you are God, sometimes you put this kind of condition also. Krishna, if you are really there, if you are really God, bring her back in my life.
Say better God.
This is not Krishna consciousness. Frankly telling you, this is not for what Krishna is there. He has assigned departments. Go to them. If it's going to happen, it will come. What you are seeking. But because of your crookedness, because of our ill mentality of enjoying, we have cheated the demigods many times, Not only this lifetime, many times. The demigods, they don't give the boons easily. They say, no, bachu, maza. Get some maza. So, our advancement in material field, material success, material life, we are totally bewildered, hypnotized. We cannot understand what is reality. That is why one has to follow the prescription very strictly. The same sugar candy given to a jaundice patient, he finds very tasteless what they are giving me. And when the jaundice is gone, slowly they find it very sweet. Why you have not given me earlier? You should have given me earlier. I was seeking this candy, Are we are giving you the same candy, same Hare Krishna Mahamantra, because we are conditioned in this material world. We have disease now. We will not feel the trance immediately, but it will come. Slowly. With sincerity and following the injunctions, instructions given by the doctor too. If you don't listen to the doctor, there will be problem. To regularly go for checkups. So, in Bhagavad Gita 15.7, every living entity is part and parcel of Krishna. Krishna has mentioned this sloka. You can recite with me. Mamevam sajivaloke Jiva bhuta sanatanaha Manah sasthani indriyani Prakriti sthani karshati Mamevam sajivaloke Jiva bhutah sanatanaha Manah shasthani indriyani Prakriti sthani karshati. Who can read louder? Translation.
The living entities in this conditioned world are my eternal fragmental part.
Loudly.
Due to conditioned life, they are struggling very hard with the six senses, which includes the mind.
Yes. We know usually there are five senses, but Krishna mentioned Mana Shasthani Indriyani Prakritim Sthanim Karshati. Mind is the sixth sense. Mind is actually the master, the leader of all senses. It controls all the other senses. There are five knowledge acquiring senses, there are five working senses. 10 senses. Jnanendriya, Karmendriya. We'll discuss in next session. But mind is the king. He controls all the senses. So, Krishna is saying that we are conditioned in this material world due to this mind. I said in the beginning of this lecture, why this creation happened? Because of desires. Where the desire came? Mind. Mind's work is to desire, feeling, willing, thinking. Thinking, feeling, willing. And it is the storehouses of previous experiences, past experiences. Remembers, oh, I went this shop, they cheated me last time and I will not go to this shop. Mind is like storehouse of past experiences and it does three things: thinking, feeling, willing. Remember this activity of mind? Who can tell? Should I repeat again? Mind is storehouse of previous experiences and it does thinking, feeling, willing. Remember. So whatever you think with mind. Whatever you feel sometime, your mind is feeling. So if you differentiate your mind, if you see your mind that you are not the mind, you are the soul, you can actually stop feeling for some people. Thinking, feeling, willing, okay? And same Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Jivera Swarupa Haya Krishna Nitya Das Krishna Ra Tatastha Shakti Bheda Bheda Prakash. Okay? We'll read. Read loudly. Translation.
Is the living entity's constitutional position to be an eternal servant of Krishna? Because he is the marginal nature of Krishna and a manifestation simultaneously, one will then different from the Lord. Like a molecular particle of sunshine of fire, Krishna has three varieties of energy.
So, here is mentioned that how we are marginal. Marginal means neither on the water nor in the land. We are in the middle. Okay, Jeev. We are Jiva. We are the Jivas. Brahma is also a Jiva. And we are the Tatashta Shakti. Tatashta means marginal. Krishna has different kinds of Shaktis. Some mentioned in the scripture. Antaranga, Bahiranga and Tatashta. Bahiranga is Mahamaya, Durga Devi. She is controlling like a jailer in this world. She has to give you verification to get out of this material world. She is the in charge. She is sister of Krishna. You know, in Krishna Leela, when Krishna took birth, and Yashoda gave birth to Durga. Then she manifested in front of Kamsa, saying, "Hey, you fool! One who will kill you is getting nourishment in Gokul, in Yashoda's house. He will kill you with time." And she disappeared. Like this we see on our scriptures also mentioned. So Durga is the sister of Krishna and also Shakti actually. Actually, this subject is very deep. Some other time we will discuss. Shiva is manifestation of Krishna and Durga is manifestation of Srimati Radharani. Purusha and Prakriti, who are the in charge of this material universe. So in form of Shiva and Durga, actually Krishna and Srimati Radharani are maintaining the material world. The chapter, the aspect of material world is looked after by them. That is why people go and they keep on asking Durga, Rupam Dehi, Dhanam Dehi, Yasho Dehi, all these things. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, Krishna is coming. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Na Dhanam, Na Janam, Na Sundari. You don't need Sundari, you don't have to become very beautiful. You don't need a beautiful girl. Janam, followers. Dhanam, money. Kavitamba Jagadisha Kamaye. You don't need to become a very great kavi, poet. Flowery words you will speak and people will like wow, 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 wow. No. Mama Janmani, Janmaneshware Bhavatad Bhakti Rahiti. Even many births I am suffering here. But every lifetime I will seek only your unconditional devotional service. Pure bhakti. No condition, no list. only love Krishna. Even Krishna does not see me. He is Oinanda Tanuja Kinkaram. What is the next one? Patitam Vishane Bhavam Buddha Kripya Tava Pada Pankajastita Dhuli Sadrishtam Vichintaya. Vichintaya means think me as the dust of your lotus feet. I don't want any great position in your abode. I just want to be the dust of your lotus feet. This is the mood of our acharyas. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Krishna is coming and teaching us pure devotional service. So, it's not very easy. That is why humble. You have to become very humble. And you have to understand that you are not this Sharma, Singh, Das, all these titles, engineer, doctor. You are the Krishna Nitya Das. This is the identity. Krishna Nitya Das. Eternal servant of Krishna. You are servant of Krishna. No other identity. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he came and he has given us the greatest gift of Shuddha Bhakti, pure Krishna consciousness, so that we can become free from these gross attachments. Na? We can come out from the stool and stay with Krishna. So Rupa Goswami is writing. You can recite with me. And this will be your homework to remember this verse. Namo Mahavadannaya Namo Mahavadannaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaura Tushe Namaha Namne Gaura Tushe Namaha Namo Mahavadannaya Namo Mahavadannaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaura Tushe Namaha Namne Gaura Tushe Namaha. Anyone finding difficulty to recite now? Anyone? One more time I will recite. Record it in your brain. Namo Mahavadannaya Namo Mahavadannaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaura Tushe Namaha Namne Gaura Tushe Namaha. Who will read the translation? Jyoti, read it loudly but.
O most beautiful incarnation, you are Krishna himself, appearing as Sri Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You have assumed the golden power of Srimati Radharani, and you are widely distributing pure love of Krishna. We offer our respectful obeisances unto you.
So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Are, what I can give? I am a beggar, I am a sannyasi. I cannot give anything. Rupa Goswami is saying, no, Namo Mahavadannaya, the most munificent. सबसे बड़ा दानी आप है. Munificent. Can give. The most munificent. Okay? You are telling me most munificent. What I can give? I don't have anything. I am a sannyasi. Rupa Goswami said, Krishna Prema Pradayate. You can give Krishna Prema. Mahaprabhu is laughing, saying that Krishna Prema can only be given by Krishna and no one else. How can you say this? So Rupa Goswami said, Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya. Krishna has become now Krishna Chaitanya. So Mahaprabhu got sannyas. His name became Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Right? And because he was born under neem tree, his name was Nimai. He was called Gauranga because his body complexion was like He is giving Krishna prem. Krishna, he is himself Krishna. And that is why Mahaprabhu said, Are, you are telling me Krishna, but I am the golden color. Krishna is blackish, his body complexion. He said, no, Namne Gaura Tushanama. Your body color is like golden. Your form is golden, but you are Krishna. Why you know Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's body color is golden?
He was a merge of Krishna.
Both Radharani and Krishna came because Radharani is super beautiful. Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi, Radharani's pranam mantra. Tapta Kanchan, Kanchan means gold. Tapta means molten gold. That color is in Radharani's body. So Krishna's color become suppressed by the color of Radharani. So, though Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself, but his mood is totally Srimati Radharani's mood. And what does Srimati Radharani wants from all of us? She wants all of us to be engaged in service of Krishna. That is what is the most beneficent incarnation, is gifting us. Mahavadannaya. You can do some charity. What you can give? Your property you will give away. What more charity you can give? What you have actually in this world? You have nothing. Or you give, you don't give anyway, it will be taken away from you. Right? At the time of death. बेटा मैं तुम लोग के नाम सब करके जा रहा हूँ. पिताजी अभी करने के जरूरत नहीं, हम लोग कर लेंगे. You do, you don't do. Anyway, some other person is going to enjoy your property, your belongings. As soon as you leave the body, ironically, the first thought people will get, now what I will get. What I will get now? He to passed away. He has one watch, he told me once he wanted to give me, but that time I resisted. Where is the watch now? Oh, it's in his hand only. Remove. शमशान में watch पहना के नहीं भेजा था. Time तो ऐसे भी आप हो गया उसका. Reality, this I have seen in my life. Smell will come. Take quickly. The body is smelling. The whole life the person worked to make the building, so much hard efforts he made to stand that building, Now his own family members telling, what? Thinking. बाहर निकल. Isn't it a fact? Srama eva hi kevalam. Our acharyas are telling, we are doing hard work like donkeys. Nothing is yours. No property. Don't think about property. We have acres of land. I said, there's no need to ask me. Do whatever you want to do. I don't want any shares left behind. Acres and acres of land. I never go also to see what's happening. Just go for some time to meet my parents, come back. I don't want any. Then because it does not belong to me, whether I got it from my last life or what, carry forward, no use. So, Krishna consciousness is the greatest gift. If you have everything, but you don't have Krishna, you have nothing. You have nothing but you have Krishna, you have everything. Be confident with Krishna. With this unique gift, be confident. Somebody was telling about trust. Here, someone was telling. You were telling, right? About trust or something, what you are telling?
Too much dependency.
Too much dependency, yes.
Uh,
In this world, don't become too much dependent on anything else except Krishna. Do the extreme things for Krishna. Do the average for others. Because they will anyway not go to give you Oscar, gold medal. Do as much is required. I am not saying that disconnect, don't do. There is no in spiritual life. Everything is yes. Prabhupada said yes, do. But make Krishna your center and then do. Some people came, we also took them to hospitals, we treated them, we arranged 5 lakh rupees for the operation. Some tribal person, he never chanted Hare Krishna also. We took and we did the treatment for that person, came for asking some help. We helped to our capability. Now, the thing is, we could have said no, here it's not possible, here you can only do chant, sit chant and be happy, no other business. But we help the person. So, we are doing for pleasing Krishna. But outside people are doing to please whom not? Friends, relatives, this person, that person. You do some service to them, minimal, as much as is required. Give them proper respect, love, care. But remember, without putting Krishna in the center, you will become very frustrated. Unrealistic goals, frustration. But because Krishna is the witness, Krishna is in the center, people like you, people don't like you, they forget after taking help from you, you will never become frustrated. You will never become happy because you are never attached to the person. You are always attached to Krishna. You did for Krishna's pleasure. You did not do for the person's pleasure, right? And that is why the fool will not understand. Because you are doing for the pleasure of Lord, you are giving your best. If you would have only done for him or her or anyone whom you love, you care, you would have done for just when you are tired, you will not do. When you are busy, you will avoid the calls, the demands. But because you are doing for Krishna, you cannot be a cheater. You will be always loyal. You will always do with full dedication. That is why they call Ram Rajya. Everybody is dedicated, integrated in the kingdom of Ram. Everybody is loyal to Ram. For pleasure of Ram they are doing. That is why they all are doing very sincerely. They want to please the Lord. And in Ravan Rajya, everybody is demoniac. Only thinking about enjoyment. That is why they cannot stand for their king for now. In our society, the so-called leaders, they don't follow the concept of Shastra. They are not making a God-centered civilization. They are not educating people about spirituality, about Bhagavad Gita, about Srimad Bhagavatam. That is why there is so much chaos. How many jails you will make? Kali Yuga, population is so high, every second person is a criminal. You don't know. Some come out, some get caught in the TV, media, police, law, they catch and they put them in the jail. But every second person has a tendency to do crime or they are criminal. How many jails you will make? So why not transform the people? Make them devotees. Give them Krishna consciousness. Gift. You are giving so many things, sasta things. Give them the most precious gift. Krishna consciousness. Krishna. All problem will get solved. Even mentally retarded person become normal by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. What to speak about normal person, so-called normal person. Person was mentally retarded, he became normal by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So that is why we have to be very, very ambitious in spiritual life and satisfied in material life. Whatever you got, be grateful, give your best. Didn't happen, no need to be upset. Try for the next option, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Start with the small letters, then 1, 2, 3, 4. Endless plannings are there, options are there. Just you have to go forward and work. There is so much scope of, so much opportunity to work outside. I know so many people there don't know how to sign their name. Earning in crores. Have personal helipad. In India, met one Gujarati person. He has rubber plantations in his ancestral property. Planted so many rubber trees. And he does farming. He does not know how to read and write. But in all the rooms of his building he has AC. 3 cars. So hypothetical, unrealistic goals have made you paralyzed. Job nahi mila to ho gaya, life khatam. Not like this. Come out of this fiction, imagination. Find out your capacity, find out your ability. By serving Krishna also you can make a lot of things possible. Ultimately you have to be happy. See, if you have crores and crores in your bank accounts, you are not going to become happy. Do you agree? So ultimately you want money to become happy. But I am telling you a secret of becoming happy without money. You have it or not, but you will be happy. That is Krishna consciousness. So try to become Krishna conscious. Try to chant at least minimum 2 rounds daily. How many of you chant 2 rounds daily? Minimum. 1 round? Raise hands. How many of you don't chant here? All of you are chanting. So from today try to chant at least 2 rounds. See the transformation. Change. Nothing is missing in your life. Everything is complete. Nothing is incomplete. You need the vision to see those things. The problem is nobody is showing you because they themselves don't know. Their path is not clear. How they will make your path clear? They are super confused. If you even find some religious leader, some guru, maximum things they will give you is more tension, more anxiety by putting lot of fear, lot of bhai. अरे तुम्हारा तो बहुत खराब टाइम चल रहा है स्वामी जी आपका भी खराब टाइम चल रहा है So this kind of people, this kind of things are there. But lucky, very fortunate person come to this Krishna consciousness. Very, very fortunate. Ordinary people cannot come. Even many of you are here today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, 1 year, 2 years, may get disconnected. Because it's sukriti, fortune. If you don't increase it, it will get, depreciate day by day. When it's over, we again go in material world and enjoy. We'll stop here. Material world gates are never closed, spiritual world gates are also never closed. Always there is chance to enjoy. If you want midnight also, you can go and enjoy. When there is a will, there is a way. Some options will be available. So that is why I have met so many youths in my past, like 10 to 15 years of experience. So many individual. I have talked with them. I have listened from them. And day by day my confidence has gone high that what I am doing is the best thing. When I came, I already knew the scenario. I knew the story of this material world. And after coming here also, day by day, not a single day I felt that did I do like any mistake? Because my friend is so successful, topper of my university. What's in means now? He said, I have become addicted to this, that, this thing. That girl left me, this happened, that happened. Working, getting so much money, but still not satisfied. Please don't talk. Harish. So, people in this world, they artificially show that they are happy, but they are not. Frankly speaking, this is the harsh truth. They wear a mask of success, happiness, standard, hi-fi. Everything is external. अंदर में पूरा नाला है, कचरा. भर लो मुख, inside this body. Very bad अवस्था, very bad situation. Disgusting. If you give them license to kill anyone, they may go and kill also. This kind of thoughts inside. So that is why not a single day till now I have felt that I should take a U-turn, or I should not have come in this path. Maybe, okay, not that extreme. Maybe if I would have thought that, okay, this path also is successful, that path also successful. This thought also did not come into my mind. Always it was like that path is adverse, this path is the best. What I am doing. Prabhupada was asked, why you people are brainwashing? ISKCON is brain. Prabhupada said, yes, we have to wash the brains because it's so dirty. What need to be washed? Clean things need to be washed. Only dirty things has to be washed. Unclean things has to be washed. The utensils which has stains, which has dirt, which has, leftovers, you have to clean that. Our brain has these material things, ideas, material philosophy, karma hi dharma hai, what not. So many things are inside our brain. Right now, that is not allowing us to come and surrender to Krishna, isn't it? So many thoughts are there which stopping us to surrender to Krishna. So many things. Some people also responsibility. मेरे ऊपर बहुत सारा responsibility है. अरे you are not able to take your own responsibility. What responsibility you take for your parents, your family members? You are joking. So Bhagavad Gita says, Bahunam janmanam ante jnanvanam prapadyante Vasudevam sarvam iti sa mahatma sudurlabha. Bahunam janmanam ante. After many births, Jnanavanam prapadyante. A very knowledgeable person, intelligent person will prapadyante, mam prapadyante, worship me, come to me. Vasudevam sarvam iti. Krishna is everything. Vasudeva, I am everything. I am the source of everything. Everything is in me. Everything will be achieved by achieving me. This knowledge is with that knowledgeable person. That is why he is worshipping me. Bhonam Janmanam after very many lifetimes. So Mahatma Sudurlabha. And because he has this knowledge that Krishna is everything, he is source of everything, everything is in him, and by going to him I will get everything which I have been seeking for millions and millions of lifetimes. That is in Krishna. And by going to that Krishna, my heart will be satisfied. I will get peace. I will get love. And because that person is coming to Krishna and worshipping Krishna, he is a Mahatma. Great soul. Mahatma is not in that where you have in this 10 rupees note and he is not Mahatma. He is a stupid number one. Srila Prabhupada wrote a letter to him. You come, give up everything, stop all this politics, India is free, come and do Krishna Bhakti. Help me in spreading Krishna consciousness. He did not come. And next week, 3 bullets. Imagine if you would have replied to Srila Prabhupada, came to Srila Prabhupada. So, this kind of examples, this kind of personalities are not to be counted as Mahatma. Mahatma means one who surrenders to Krishna. Jnanavanam prapadante vasudevam sarvamiti sa Mahatma sudurlava. Krishna is saying Mahatma is sudurlava. Very, 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 very rare. Very, very rare. You cannot see Mahatma everywhere. So Krishna devotees are not so available. They are rare. So you must be not neglectful, because you have got this opportunity of serving Krishna, surrendering to Krishna. Don't take it for granted. Not everyone is getting this opportunity. All the options, all the things you are doing, you are trying in life, do. Try to get them. But don't become hypnotized, deluded. Live very positive and happening and happy life. Knowing that ultimately the sanctioner is Krishna. Krishna sanctions. I cannot do anything. But what I can do, I am doing. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I'm sorry I took some extra time because we started a little late, 20 minutes late we started. Any questions you have? What is your name first? I don't know.
My name is Nagar.